Power means kaya mo suntukin yung isang tao. Kaya mong paduguin yung uso niya. Alam mo sa sarili mo, kaya mong basagin yung ribs niya. Pero hindi mo gagawin. Kaya tayo nawawala ng confidence kasi masyado tayong fickle-minded. Masyado tayong padalos-dalos. Masyado tayong reactive. Ang insecurity, nanggagaling yan sa mga bagay na alam mong dapat mong gawin, alam mong pwede mong gawin, at alam mong kaya mong gawin, pero hindi mo ginawa. Sino ka ba kung confident ka na? You ask yourself this question. How would I act? How would I decide? What's my attitude? How will I move if I am confident right now? Yes, good day to you guys and welcome to another episode. It's Principles by MJ Lopez, and here in this podcast, we will talk about life, business, career, leadership, and success principles that you need for you to manifest the life that you want. And we are sharing with you things that are effective. Mga bagay na nagamit ko na, na-i-apply ko na, at naituro ko na sa ibang tao na ina-apply nila ngayon sa buhay nila, and they are moving forward in life, and most of them are building the life that they want already. And our topic for tonight is extremely interesting because if you are suffering from low self-esteem, you are insecure, you're having self-doubts, masyado kang mahiyain, and maybe you are in sales pero nahihirapan ka magbenta kasi wala ang confidence. And maybe you are building a business right now and it's actually hard for you to handle yourself, handle your business, and handle people mainly because you don't have the confidence to do so. Or maybe, hanggang ngayon hindi mo alam ang gusto mo. Hindi mo ma-explore kung anong gusto mong gawin. Hindi mo maintindihan sa sarili mo anong gagawin mo kasi nga wala kang lakas ng loob. So in this podcast, we will share with you my top 10 habits to actually build your confidence. Ano ba yung mga 10 bagay na pwede kong i-share sa inyo para ma-build nyo yung confidence nyo? Because it is very important that if you want to move forward, you have to have confidence. Very important then that if you want to build a career, if you want to be successful, if you want more sales, if you want to build a business especially, very important na malakas ang loob mo. Very important na may confidence ka. Na confident ka sa sarili mo. And confidence doesn't mean feeling mo ikaw yung pinakamagaling. That's arrogance. That's narcissism. Confidence doesn't mean feeling mo ikaw yung pinakagwapo sa isang kwarto. Kailangan ikaw yung pinakapogi. Kailangan ikaw yung angat. No, it doesn't work that way. Confidence means na pagpasok mo sa isang kwarto, ikaw man ang pinakamagaling o hindi, you don't care. Because you're happy with what you are confident with who you are as a person. Na pagpasok mo sa isang office, nagme-meeting kayo, hindi man ikaw yung pinakamagaling doon, alam mong nasa proseso ka na. Yes, you wanna be the best, but you don't care to the point na okay lang na may ibang mas magaling sa'yo. Ang advantage nun, matututo ka pa sa kanila. So you have this really nice perspective when it comes to people better than you, stronger than you, more good-looking than you. So it's having this internal confidence, which is really important. And also, we'll talk about the external confidence where talagang ramdam na ramdam ng mga tao sa paligid mo na confident ka. Na ramdam ng mga kausap mo na confident ka. Na malayo ka pa lang, alam na ng tao na confident ka. Na mataas ang tingin mo sa sarili mo. That you have self-worth. So again, we will talk about my top 10 habits to build self-confidence. So habit number 1 is project the future you. So before we talk about the external stuff, ano yung mga pwede mong gawin, ano yung pwede mong trabahuhin sa sarili mo, how you will work on yourself to actually build the confidence, let's talk about something really internal. The internal work. Yung pag-project ng future. Sino ka ba kung confident ka na? You ask yourself this question. How would I act? How would I decide? What's my attitude? How will I move if I am confident right now? Think about it, guys. The best way to do this will be projecting a future you na sobrang confident. Projecting a future you na sobrang successful. And you can also have models. Tawag dito modeling. May mga idolo ka. meron kang pwedeng gayahin, meron kang mga taong pwedeng tularan. Mga examples so that it will be tangible in your mind. Kasi may mga examples. In my case, yung energy ni Tony Robbins, yung pag-handle ng problema ni Thomas Shelby, yung pagka-close ng deal, paglalakad ni Harvey Specter. Those are fictional characters, but at the end of the day, may taong nag-portray nun. So those are my models, na yung paraan ng pagsasalita ni Jim Rohn, yung knowledge ni Jim Rohn, yung galing pa sa pagka-close ng deal ni Jordan Belfort, yung talino ni Jordan Peterson. So those people are my models. So I'm picking up the golden nugget from them and I'm projecting a future me na parang pinagsama-samang sila. So kinukuha ko lahat ng magaganda sa kanila at isinasalpa ko sa future na MJ na confident. So I will project that in my mind. So now I have a clear picture of who I want to become. And then every single day I will work on that. But the thing is, kung meron akong pinoproject na future na ako, hindi ako masyadong magfo-focus sa ibang tao. For example, na may nakita ako mas magaling sa akin, mas pogi sa akin, mas matangkad sa akin, mas makinis ang mukha sa akin, mas magaling magsalita, mas matalino, mas mayaman. I won't focus on that. And these people who are better than me, they will actually inspire me more. Because now I will see that it's possible. And then, since meron ako nakikitang future na ako, instead of being insecure within this space, I'll be happy because now I know I'm in the right space. I'm with people who are better than me. And hindi ako may insecure because I have a future for myself. I know what I want. Alam ko kung saan ako papunta. And that's the power of projecting the future you. So every single day, yun yung iniisip mo. You are working towards you. Which is easy. Diba? Kasi hindi ka nakafocus sa resulta ng iba. Nakafocus ka sa anong resulta yung i-create mo para sa sarili mo. And that is actually extremely powerful. Now, after projecting the future you, yung confident na ikaw, papasok na yung number 2 habit. So, habit number 2 is use your body. Gamitin mo yung katawan mo. So, when you talk, when you stand, when you walk, when you speak in front of people, use your body. Very important din na gumagalaw ka, ginagamit mo yung katawan mo. Kasi, sabi ni Tony Robbins, diba? Emotion is energy in motion. Ibig sabihin, yung emosyon mo, nakadepende yan kung saan mo ilalagay. Ibig sabihin, yung emosyon mo, nakadepende kung paano mo igalaw yung katawan mo. Paano ba gumalaw ang isang taong walang confidence? Bagsak ang balikat, lagi nakayuko, bagal magsalita, ang hina ng boses, mahina loob niya, hindi siya makatingin sa mga kausap, and stuff like that. What will happen then is, if you are projecting that, you are doing that, yung katawan mo bagsak, your body will feel that same emotion. You will also think that way. Wala ang confidence at lalo kang mawawala ng confidence. But sometimes, even if you are not yet confident internally, you can work on your external and internal confidence side by side. Pwedeng sabay mo siyang trabahuhin. So, pwede kasing hindi ka pa confident inside, but maybe you can fake it till you make it. Doon napapasok yung quote na yon. Hindi ka magpapanggap na mayaman, hindi ka magpapanggap na magaling. Don't get me wrong. Pero you will trick your body, you will trick your mind as if you are already successful. You will trick your body, you will trick your mind as if you are already confident. So, kumbaga, how do you fake it? Paano ba gumalaw ang isang taong confident? I'm not saying arrogant. I'm saying confident. So, di ba meron ka ng projection? Yung projection mo na future na ikaw na sobrang confident, gagawin mo na yon at isasabuhay mo na yon. So, you are imagining this person na ikaw din naman, paano kaya gumalaw yung future na ako? Paano kaya yun magsalita? Paano maglakad? Paano umupo? Paano magtayo? Paano yung body language niya? So now, gagawin mo na siya. So habit 1 is thinking about it. But habit 2 is doing. Alright? Because you have to do for you to become. Kailangan mo siyang aksyonan. Yung tandaan mo na nakakatulong din sa confidence mo if you are taking action. If you are moving forward. If you are doing something about it. And using your body also means that you should also move, work out, exercise. Most of the time, kaya wala tayong confidence kasi hindi tayo gumagalaw. Hindi tayo nagtitake ng action, masyado tayong tamad. At kapag tamad ka, you will not be competent. Tandaan nyo na ang confidence nanggagaling sa competence. Ang confidence nanggagaling sa mga bagay na ginagawa mo. So you have to take massive action. Use your body. Kasi anong nangyayari sa iba, napakaraming agreements na ginagawa. Right? You will make an agreement with people, with your friends, with your family, and maybe you will make an agreement towards yourself, tas hindi mo gagawin. Ang insecurity, nanggagaling yan sa mga bagay na alam mong dapat mong gawin, alam mong pwede mong gawin, at alam mong kaya mong gawin, pero hindi mo ginawa. Hindi mo inaksyonan. So the low self-esteem, the low self-worth is coming from the things that you know you must do, the things that you know you can do, but you still didn't do it. Hindi ka tumupad sa usapan. Kasi nga tamad ka, hindi ka nag-take ng action. Yun ang nakakawala ng confidence. Pero kapag lagi kang nag-take ng action, ginagawa mo yung dapat mong gawin, ginagawa mo yung alam mong dapat mong gawin, ginagawa mo yung alam mong kaya mo, at ginagrab mo yung mga bagay na alam mong deserve mo, kahit mahirapan ka, kahit ma-reject ka, basta tuloy-tuloy ka, doon mo mabibuild yung confidence mo. And habit number 3 for you to build confidence is manage your state. So kung yung una, inisip natin yung future na ikaw. Yung future na ikaw na sobrang confident. Tapos, inaksyonan ng katawan natin. Ngayon, puso naman. So, it's the thoughts, actions, and emotions. So, number 3 yung emotions. You have to learn how to manage your state. Most confident people, kaya nilang i-handle yung sarili nila, especially yung nararamdaman nila. Kasi most of the time, kaya tayo nagkakamali sa decision making natin, kaya nagkakamali yung mga actions natin, kaya tayo nawawala ng confidence kasi masyado tayong fickle-minded, masyado tayong padalos-dalos, masyado tayong reactive. Nagre-react agad tayo sa mga bagay-bagay. Kaya ka nawawala ng confidence kasi merong nangyaring hindi maganda, dumating yung problema, dumating yung struggle, dumating yung challenges, dumating yung trigger, na-trigger ka kaagad, nag-react ka kaagad, hindi mo nagustuhan yung resulta, and then you will feel bad about yourself. Kasi nga nag-react ka kaagad eh. Hindi ka muna huminga, hindi ka muna nag-isip, hindi mo muna inisip na pag ginawa ko ba to, mangyayari ba yung gusto ko? Ganito ba gumalaw yung taong confident? Ganito ba dapat mag-decide? Pero, remember, meron ka ng projection. Nagtitake na yung katawan mo ng action. Eventually, it will be easier for you to manage your state. But you have to learn how to do that. Kailangan matutunan mo paano mo iaayos yung emosyon mo. Kasi kahit saan mo paikot-ikutin, we are human beings. We will experience pain. We will experience suffering. But the bigger question is, how do we handle it? How will you handle it? And the best way to do that, for us to build confidence, is learn how to manage our own state. Yung tipong, hindi ka na okay pero kaya mo pa rin pakalmahin yung sarili mo. Kasi kung kaya mong gawin yon, confidence. Grabe yung maibibigay sa yung confidence nun. Grabe yung maibibigay sa yung power nun. Because you know what? For me, managing your state is actually really powerful. Because for me, power is control. Power doesn't mean marami ka lang pera. Power doesn't mean mayaman ka lang. Malakas ka lang. Power means marami kang pera, pero kaya mong kontrolin kung saan mo gagastasin yung pera mo. Power means kaya mong suntukin yung isang tao. Kaya mong paduguin yung uso niya. Alam mo sa sarili mong kaya mong basagin yung ribs niya. Pero hindi mo gagawin. Because you can control yourself. So power is not just about kaya mong maging mayolente, kaya mong manakit ng kapwa. No, power is controlling that monster in you. So being powerful for me is having that monster inside of you, but you can still control that. You can control the lion in you. And learning how to control that is related to managing your state. Dapat kalmado ka lang. Dapat chill ka lang. Dapat kaya mo mag-step back sa isang sitwasyon. I-analyze mo, teka, connected ba to sa future na ako? Because kung hindi mo gagawin. That's how powerful it is. If you learn how to manage your state. And in connection with that, simula tayo sa mind, di ba? Sa paraan ng pag-iisip. Tapos, thoughts, actions, emotions. Habit number 4 for you to build confidence is work on your congruence. Meaning, number 4 is the combination of the 3. Congruence means na kung ano yung iniisip ng utak mo, nararamdaman ng puso mo, ina-action na ng katawan mo. So, it's applying the 3 simultaneously. Yung 3 habit dapat sabay-sabay. Yes, project ka ng future na gusto mo, pero hindi ka naman nag-take ng action. Hindi ka naman ganun gumalaw. O kaya, pwede rin confident ka gumalaw. Pinipilit mo maging confident. Ang ganda ng mga body language mo, pero yung utak mo sobrang insecure. Sinisiraan mo yung taong kaharap mo. Iniisip mo negative towards the person. You are judging other people. O kaya naman, pwedeng yung iniisip mo about confidence. Yung iniisip mo, future na ikaw. Yung ina-action ng katawan mo, ganun din. Pero yung puso mo, iba yung nararamdaman. Yung puso mo, bigat na sa nangyayari. Yung puso mo, hirap na. Bakit? Kasi hindi ka nagre-release ng emotions. Because you don't work on your congruence. How do you work on your congruence? Again, go back to number 1. You meditate. You have to have some time with yourself. Alone with yourself. Thinking about yourself. Thinking about you. Focusing on you. So that you can build the person that you want to become. And as you do that, every night, for you to build congruence, dapat nakiklear ka. Kumbaga, every day, di ba tumatay tayo? So, kung isang buwan kang hindi makakatae, imagine mo yung emotions mo, yung thoughts mo, hindi nakakatae. Hindi ka nakakapag-release ng emotion mo. Yung utak mo, hindi nakakapag-release ng negativity. Salpak ka lang ng salpak. What will happen? Hindi rin maganda. Kung physically nga, hindi siya maganda, what more energetically? What more sa ating emotions? What more sa ating mind? So you have to clear your mind and you have to clear your heart. You have to open your heart to possibilities. Because congruency means na sobrang saya mo, sobrang ayos ng energy mo to the point na wala kang pakialam kung merong taong mas magaling sa'yo because you're just happy with who you are. Wala kang pakialam kung merong taong mas mayaman sa'yo sa isang tabi because you're just happy with who you are. You have congruence. Kumbaga, iniisip mo, nararamdaman ng puso mo, ina-action na ng katawan mo. It's just so nice to feel that emotion. Kasi, ang nangyayari doon, hindi ka nauubusan ng energy. Kahit puyat ka, wala kang kain, hindi ka mauubusan ng energy if you have congruence. So work on that every single day. That's one of the most important part of this habits. Alright? Yung working on your congruence. So habit number 5 for you to build self-confidence is break the pattern. Meaning, while you work on your congruence, there will be times na unti-unting bumabalik yung insecurity. Unti-unting bumabalik yung self-doubt. Matitrigger ka talaga. Tao ka eh. Marami kang haharapin challenge. Tao ka eh. Masasaktan ka. Tao ka eh. But you can break that pattern. Pag nararamdaman mo na, ayan na, teka, parang nag-self-doubt na naman ako. Teka, parang wala na naman akong confidence. Teka, parang kinukumpara ko na naman yung sarili ko sa iba. Teka, parang ang sama na naman ng tingin ko sa sarili ko. Break that pattern. Putulin mo. Tapusin mo. You have to change that language. Breaking the pattern also means na kapag hindi na maganda yung lengguwahe mo towards yourself, for example, sinasabi mo na naman sa sarili mo hindi mo kaya, hindi ka okay, hindi ka magaling, you're not enough, you are not lovable, you are bad, you're not a good person, you are incompetent. If that's your language towards yourself, You have to break that. The moment na you are in... Teka, hindi, magaling ako eh. Okay nga ako, nilalampasan ko nga yung mga problema eh. Pinipilit ko nga mag-move forward kahit hindi na ako okay eh. So tingin ko, I should be confident about myself. Tingin ko, I should be happy about myself. Hindi mo kaya yan, teka. Parang kaya ko naman eh. Ang tagal ko nang nabubuhay sa mundo, lagi kong sinasabi sa sarili kong hindi ko kaya, pero in reality, kinakaya ko eh. Labanan mo. Ganda nung kotse niya. Nakakaingit. Teka, dapat ba ako mainggit? In reality, hindi naman yun yung kotse yung gusto ko eh. Maganda lang yung kotse niya. Pero hindi yun ang gusto ko para sa sarili ko. Ang gusto ko pala, ito. Or ito. Oo nga. So now, you will appreciate the car instead of being so mad about it or being really jealous about it. That's confidence. And you can break that pattern. So pag dumadating na yung part na ayan ka na naman, negative ka na naman, di ka na naman okay, break the pattern. Or maybe pag nararamdaman mo that you are around people, you are in a space of people who are really insecure, break the pattern, layuan mo sila. Maghanap ka ng ibang tropa. Lumayo ka muna, dumistansya ka muna because you are trying to build your confidence. Now, in connection with number 4, congruency work, I will share with you habit number 6 to build your self-confidence, which is focus on the present moment. Confident people, pag may kaharap na tao yan, halimbawa nakikipag-usap yan, hindi sila nakafocus sa anong tingin ng tao sa kanila. Ano kaya iniisip ng ibang tao sa kanila? Or paano yung bill next month? Paano yung bukas? Hindi. Nakafocus sila sa ngayon. Present sila sa ngayon. They are paying attention doon sa kausap nila. Confident people, halimbawa may kausap, being present in this moment means that you are with the person. So pag nag-uusap kayo, instead of thinking about the best possible answer, paano ka magiging tama, paano ka na naman magmumukhang magaling, because that's ego. Yung iniisip mo na kailangan magaling ako, kailangan magmukha akong magaling, I should sound smart, I should sound good, I should be right. Trying to be right is actually wrong. Because that's ego. What you should do is what's the truth. Find out ano yung katotohanan. Paano mo malalaman yun? Makinig ka dun sa kausap mo. Without thinking about the best reply, just listen to the person. And then respond, communicate, have a conversation, have a meaningful conversation. Because meaningful conversations, nanggagaling yan sa conversation na totoo. Sa conversation na inaalaw mo lang yung mga nangyayari. Being present in the moment also means na hindi ka nakafocus, hindi ka nagwo-worry sa future. Don't get me wrong. There's a future that you wanna build. Pero hindi ka nagwo-worry doon. Confident ka doon. And you are working on that future right now. You are working towards that future right now. And you are also not thinking about the past. Ito yung nangyari sa akin eh. Ito yung experience ko before. Ito yung dahilan bakit hindi ako okay. Ito yung dahilan bakit hindi maganda tingin ko sa sarili ko. Ito yung dahilan bakit feeling ko pangit ako. That's wrong. That's bullshit. Because past is past. What's past is past. Yung nangyari na, tapos na eh. Wala ka nang magagawa doon. And kung doon naka-anchor yung confidence mo, lalo kang hindi magiging confident. Lalo kang hindi makaka-move forward in life. But if you are present in this moment, you are just enjoying things. You're enjoying the day, you're enjoying conversations with people, you are enjoying what you do, you are focusing on what you will do, you are focused on what you are doing. Imagine the results. Kasi pag naka-focus ka sa ginagawa mo ngayon, like ngayon mismo, ganda na magiging resulta. Connected ka eh. You'll be more connected to the space around you, to the creator, to the universe, to the energy. Kasi nga, naka-focus ka sa ngayon. Ano yung ngayon? And mind you, you will be more confident and you will be able to build the future that you want if you are focused on the now. Habit number 7 to build self-confidence is develop yourself. Learn new things, try new things, read books, listen to podcasts like this, share, follow, 5-star rating, ganon. But the thing is, you guys have to learn something new. Kasi kung ikaw, hindi ka nagdadagdag ng information sa utak mo, walang nadadagdag sa'yo, walang improvement sa'yo, pabagsak ka. Sa buhay, dalawa lang ang pupuntahan mo. Either you grow or either you die. You grow as a person or you die as a person. You depreciate. You will lose the skill. You will lose your mind. You will lose the belief. Wala pong gitna, walang sakto lang. Laging paangat ka lang o pababa ka lang. Right? So, you always have to work on yourself. You consistently have to work on yourself. You consistently have to grow. Dapat tuloy-tuloy yung growth. Dapat tuloy-tuloy yung pag-aaral. Dapat tuloy-tuloy yung pag-discover kung sino ka talaga. Dapat tuloy-tuloy yung pag-take ng action. Hindi pwedeng tumigil. You have to stay consistent in learning things. So, the best way to do that is read books. And that's the cheapest. Well, listening to this, watching this is actually free. And available yung full video nito sa lahat ng social media channels natin. But the thing is, kung tamad ka magbasa, audiobook. Kung ayaw mo pa rin, podcast. Kung ayaw mo pa rin, panoorin mo yung video nito. But you have to grow. You also have to try new things. Yung mga bagay na hindi mo pa nagagawa. It will bring you confidence. Hindi mo pa natatry mag-travel alone, go for it. Hindi mo pa natatry mag-drive, study. Learn how to drive. Gusto mo mag-beach, gusto mo mag-hotel, gusto mo mag-travel, gusto mo mag-alone time, go for it. You have to try. Para malaman mo ano yung feeling. And trying new things maybe involves talking to someone, talking to people, speaking in front of people, creating content, taking videos. Maybe it's hard for you at first. You have to try it. You have to build that mental wiring na, teka, kahit bago lang to, kaya ko tong gawin. That way, you will be training your mind. You will be training your body na, teka, kahit resistant ka, kahit ayaw mong gawin yan, kahit hindi ka sanay dyan, pag sinabi kong gawin mo, gagawin mo. So this will make you the master of your own body. You should be the master, katawan mo yan eh. You should be the master, utak mo yan eh. You should be the master, puso mo yan eh. Why are you allowing your emotions to dictate your decisions? Why are you allowing your thoughts dictate how you feel? Why are you allowing your body to procrastinate? Bakit inaalaw mo yung sarili mo maging tamad? Kung pwede namang hindi. You have to be the master. Na pag sinabi mong gagawin natin to, gagawin mo. Pag sinabi mo mag-exercise, mag-exercise. Pag sinabi mo mag-workout, mag-workout. Pag sinabi mo mag-gym, mag-gym. Pag sinabi mo mag-jogging, mag-jogging. Because that will keep you growing. And growth means confidence. So habit number 8 in building self-confidence is be kind to yourself. Maging mabait ka sa sarili mo. Love yourself. Tandaan nyo to. Time will come na dadating yung sobrang bibigat na problema. Sobrang tinding mga challenges. Sobrang bigat na struggles. You will suffer a lot. You will experience an enormous amounts of pain. Ang ginagawa ng marami, lalong dinadown yung sarili. Siyempre, nahihirapan na tayo, di ba? Siyempre, hindi na maganda yung nararamdaman natin eh. Siyempre, hindi na okay yung emosyon natin. Siyempre, bagsak na yung katawan mo, pagod ka na eh, hirap ka na eh, nasasaktan ka na eh. Ang ginagawa ng marami, doon kayo lalong nagagalit sa sarili nyo. Doon nyo lalong sinasabotahe sa sarili nyo. Doon nyo lalong dinadown yung sarili nyo. Pag nangyari yun, yun yung time na dapat maging mabait ka sa sarili mo. Kasi nag-struggle ka na nga eh, hindi ka na nga okay, nabibigatan ka na nga eh, nasasaktan ka na nga eh. So, dapat mabait ka sa sarili mo. Alagaan mo yung sarili mo. Mahalin mo yung sarili mo. Kasi minsan nga, kahit may ibang tao nang nagmamahal sa'yo, nire-reject mo pa eh. Dahil sa nararamdaman mo eh. So, why would you do that? Be kind to yourself. Tandaan nyo to. Di ba, naranasan na natin magmahal na sa sobrang mahal mo do sa taong yun, lahat ibibigay mo para sa kanya. Aaralin mo ano yung gusto niya, ano yung ayaw niya, ano yung mga nagpapasaya sa kanya. Pinapakaramdaman mo siyang maigi kung okay lang siya at hindi siya okay. You are making sure that this person is okay. Lagi mo siyang kinakamusta. At kapag hindi siya okay, gagawa ka ng paraan para lang maging okay siya. Pag hindi siya masaya, gagawa ka ng paraan para mapasaya mo siya. Pag malungkot siya, down siya, bagsak siya, gagawin mo lahat para ma-inspire at ma-motivate siya. Yeah? Diba ganun tayo magmahal? You have to do that for yourself. Dapat gawin mo yun para sa sarili mo. Dapat matutunan mong mahalin yung sarili mo. Ibigay mo sa sarili mo yung deserve mo. Yung deserve mong pagmamahal. And whatever it is, kahit ano pa yan. Even if it involves buying things, massage, going to places, traveling, alone time, exercise, workout, food, whatever it is that you want, give it to yourself because you deserve it. Because as you love yourself, you will be able to love other people as well. And that will bring confidence in your life. So habit number 9 to build self-confidence is prepare yourself. Bakit ba yung iba na singers ang gagaling kumanta on stage? Sobrang confident sila. Kasi ang tagal na lang nag-prepare. Kung ikaw atleta ka at haharap ka na sa Olympics, haharap ka na sa ring, hahawa ka na ng bola, hahawa ka na ng raketa. Di ba confident silang lahat? Na grabe yung focus nila kasi ang tagal na lang nag-train for that, ang tagal na lang nag-prepare. Even sa boxing, di ba makikita nyo yung mata nila ang tatalas, na sobrang confident silang magpasapak at manapak. Can you imagine how hard it is to go to MMA fights, to go to boxing na alam mo makikipagsuntukan ka, na alam mo makikipagsakitan ka sa tao? Pero ginagawa nila. Why? Because they prepared hard for it. May mga tao, di ba, na kapag nakipag-usap sa isang kliyente, ang gagaling mag-close ng deal. Alam nila yung tamang sasabihin. Alam nila kung ano yung galaw nila. Alam nila kung ano yung isusuot nila. Because they are prepared. So in everything that we do, there's preparation involved. Pansinin mo, nung ikaw makikipag-date doon sa jowa mo, or hindi mo pa jowa, nililigawan mo pa lang, or nagpapaligaw ka pa lang, naalala mo yung feeling na hindi ka ready, hindi ka prepared, hindi ka komportable sa suot mo, di ba wala kang confidence? Pero nung prepared ka, nakapagbihis ka ng maayos, na isuot mo yung paborito mong damit, napaghandaan mo yung pagkikita nyo, di ba sobrang saya mo at sobrang confident mo. Kasi prepared ka. Doon sa mga nasa sales, doon sa mga nagbebenta ng produkto, o meron kang binebentang serbisyo, nung hindi ka nagte-training, nung hindi ka pa nagbabasa ng libro, nung hindi ka pa nanonood at nakikinig sa mga gantong podcast, nung hindi ka pa umaattend ng seminars, tapos hindi rin maganda bihis mo, tapos hindi mo inalam yung background ng kliyente mo, di ba hindi ka confident? Pero nung inaral mo, yung kausap mo, nag-prepare ka, nag-toothbrush ka, nag-ayos ka ng buhok, maayos yung damit mo, well-trained ka, umaattend ka ng seminars, nanonood ka ng podcast ni MJ Lopez, nanonood ka ng mga videos ni MJ Lopez, confident ka na magaling ka na marami kang alam, prepared ka. Pagharap mo sa kliyente, ang galing mo, confident ka, kasi pinaghandaan mo. So confidence will also come from preparation. How do you prepare? Gaano katagal kang nagpe-prepare? And time will come na kapag paulit-ulit mo na itong ginagawa, kapag sanay ka na, konting preparation na lang yung kailangan mo kasi automatic na sa'yo. Kasi naging habit na siya. That is why we are sharing with you now my top 10 habits because we want you to habituate this. We want you to integrate these habits in your life to make this as part of your lifestyle. Kasi pag naging parte ng lifestyle mo, yung magbibigay sa'yo ng confidence, magiging confident ka. Kapag naging parte ng lifestyle mo, yung magbibigay sa'yo ng value o pera, magiging mayaman ka. Pag naging parte ng buhay mo, yung magbibigay sa'yo ng growth as a person, gagaling ka talaga. So bottom line, you have to habituate this and make it part of your lifestyle. And yes, habit number 10, be authentic. Be true to who you are as a person. Sabi nga ni William Shakespeare, di ba? To thine own self be true. Magpakatotoo ka lang sa sarili mo. You have to be honest with who you are. You have to be true with who you are. Kasi mas magiging masaya ka. Una, kung nagpapakatotoo ka sa sarili mo. Mas magiging confident ka kung hindi ka nagpapanggap sa mga kausap mo. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, ang confidence, hindi yan pagalingan, hindi yan payamanan. Kasi, the mere fact na nakikipagpagalingan ka pa, hindi ka confident. The mere fact na kinukumpara mo pa yung sarili mo na kailangan angat ka, hindi ka pa confident. Ang taas pa ng ego mo. You're so narcissistic. The mere fact na kailangan pag humarap ka, ikaw yung pinaka doon, hindi ka pa confident nun. Confidence is staying true to who you are and being okay about it. For me, confidence is alam mo sa sarili mo kung ano yung hindi maganda sa'yo. Alam mo yung pangit sa sarili mo. Alam mo yung hindi okay sa sarili mo, pero tanggap mo. And you are okay. That you'll be good. Confidence is, you know that you cannot control everything. May mga taong manloloko sa'yo. May mga taong manlalamang sa'yo. May mga taong hindi tutupad sa usapan. And you're okay with it. Kaya mo magpatawad. Because you trust yourself so much to the point na alam mo sa sarili mo kahit lokohin ka nila, alam mo gagawin mo. Alam mo sa sarili mo kahit lokohin ka nila, kaya mo. Makaka-move forward ka. Tuloy-tuloy ka. At magiging successful ka pa rin. And you will see highly confident people just expanding who they are. Pansinin nyo, natural lang. Kasi, di ba, may mamimit kayong tao na sa sobrang confident nila, sasabihin mo sa kanya na, grabe si sir, no? Grabe si ma'am, no? Ang natural lang niya magsalita. That's confidence. It's not just ang galing magsalita. It's natural magsalita. Na kapag nag-uusap, normal na usap lang. Yun yung parang mas magaling pa nga eh. Pwede kasi sobrang galing mo mag-English, sobrang ganda ng diction mo, pwedeng sobrang articulated ka. Pero, wala kang confidence, bagsak body language mo. And, there are times that you are just trying to sound smart. Pero may mamimit kang tao na hindi naman magaling mag-English, hindi sobrang galing mag-explain, pero bakit mas naiintindihan siya ng tao? Kasi congruent. Kasi yung energy niya. Kasi totoo siya. Kasi this person is focused on the conversation and bringing value to the table. Hindi para magmukhang magaling, hindi para makipagpagalingan, hindi para magmanipulate, hindi para magbenta lang. Hindi para sabihin do sa tao na mas magaling siya. But more on just creating value. More on, ngayon sa table na to, may pag-uusapan tayo. At ang pag-uusapan natin, yung totoo. Because the most powerful inner confidence will always come from accepting who you are and loving who you really are. Kailangan mong tanggapin sa sarili mo kung sino ka talaga at kailangan mahalin mo yung sarili mo. So if you like this podcast, and I'm sure that you do, please follow me and give us a 5-star rating, and we will really appreciate that. Right? Our team, grabe, it will mean a lot to us, guys, if you give us a 5-star rating, especially if you post this on your My Stories. And please tag me, guys, no? Kung ipopost ito sa My Stories nyo, itag nyo kami para alam namin na pinakikinggan nyo at pinapanood nyo to. At ang good news ko sa inyo, the full video will always be available sa ating Facebook, YouTube, at may video na rin tayo ngayon dito sa Spotify. Alright? And guys, maraming salamat sa pakikinig. And please share this to everyone that you know, especially mga tao na alam mong matutulungan na itong podcast na to. Yun lang, guys. This is the end of the podcast. And always remember that everything good starts with a yes. And yes, my name is MJ Lopez and see you soon. Thank you!